Did you know that the average American home contains over 300,000 items? That's a mountain of stuff, right? And it's not just about having a messy home. It's about the mental toll it takes. Clutter can cloud our minds, crank up our stress levels, and even cause friction in our relationships. It's like a constant background noise that keeps us from focusing and being productive. But what if we could turn the volume down? What if we could transform our homes into serene, clutter-free sanctuaries? That's exactly what we're going to do. Welcome to our journey to a clutter-free home in just 30 days. We'll walk you through a step-by-step guide to decluttering, from purging unnecessary items, to tackling the paper trail, to streamlining your kitchen and wardrobe, and much more. By decluttering, you'll create a more peaceful and functional living environment that supports your goals and aspirations. The first 5 days are all about purging. The purge. It sounds dramatic, doesn't it? But that's exactly what you need to do to start your decluttering journey. We're not talking about a casual tidy up here. No, we're talking about a full-on, ruthless purge of unnecessary items that are cramming your living spaces and cramping your style. Think of it as a home detox. You're flushing out the toxins, the unnecessary and the unwanted. And just like a body detox, it might be a bit uncomfortable at first. It can be hard to let go of items, especially those with sentimental value. But remember, you're not discarding memories, just physical objects. So, how do you decide what to keep and what to discard? A good rule of thumb is the 1-year rule. If you haven't used an item in the past year, it's probably not necessary. Of course, there are exceptions, like seasonal items or important documents. But mostly, if it's gathering dust, it's time to say goodbye. Another tip is to start with one room at a time. This way, you won't feel overwhelmed. Choose a room, roll up your sleeves, and get stuck in. Start with the obvious clutter, then move on to cupboards, drawers, and storage spaces. Don't rush this process. Take your time to assess each item, but also don't ponder too long. If you're unsure, set it aside and move on. You can always come back to it later. And what to do with the discarded items? Well, not everything needs to go in the trash. Many items can be donated, sold, or recycled. You'll be surprised how many people might find value in what you consider to be clutter. Remember, the goal is to reduce clutter, not to create more. So as you embark on this purge, keep in mind the end goal: a clutter-free home, a simplified life, a fresh start. The first 5 days are just the beginning, but they're an important beginning. So, get ready, get set, and purge. Next up, let's tackle the paper trail. Paperwork or paperwork. It's no secret that paperwork can quickly pile up and become an unwieldy mess. But don't worry, there's a way to make sense of it all. Organizing your paperwork is not just about decluttering. It's also about ensuring you have access to important documents when you need them. So how do we tackle this paper trail? The first step is to gather all your documents in one place. This includes bills, receipts, manuals, warranties, tax documents, and so on. Once you've gathered them, the next step is to sort. Sorting your documents into categories such as finance, health, insurance, personal, and household can make it easier to find what you need when you need it. Now, once you've sorted everything out, it's time to decide what to keep and what to discard. A good rule of thumb is to keep tax documents and legal papers for 7 years, while bills and receipts can be discarded after 1 year. If you're unsure about a document, it's better to err on the side of caution and keep it. But here's a pro tip to reduce paper clutter. Consider going digital. Many companies offer electronic billing and statements, which not only reduces paper clutter, but is also good for the environment. Scanning important documents and storing them digitally can also help keep your paperwork in order. Remember to back up your digital files regularly and protect them with a strong password. Finally, store your important documents in a safe and accessible place. A filing cabinet or a dedicated drawer can work wonders. Label each section so you can easily locate your documents. And there you have it. By organizing your paperwork, you've taken another significant step towards a clutter-free home. Remember, managing your paper trail is an ongoing process, so make a habit of dealing with paperwork regularly to prevent it from piling up again. With your paperwork in order, you'll have one less thing to worry about. Now, it's time to simplify your wardrobe. Imagine opening your closet doors to a sea of clothes, shoes, and accessories, all carefully curated to reflect your personal style. No more digging through piles of unworn items to find that one shirt you love. This is the power of a simplified wardrobe. Start by emptying your wardrobe. Yes, you heard that right. Take everything out. This allows you to see exactly what you have and assess each item individually. As you go through your clothes, ask yourself, do I love this? Do I wear this often? Does it fit me well? If the answer is no to any of these questions, it might be time to part ways with it. Remember, decluttering isn't about getting rid of everything, but curating a collection that truly serves you. Be honest with yourself and only keep items that you truly love and wear regularly. Everything else is just taking up valuable space and creating unnecessary clutter. To organize your clothes, consider using the vertical folding method. This will not only save space, but also make it easier to see everything you own at a glance. No more forgetting about that cute top at the bottom of the pile. Now, let's move on to shoes and accessories. Apply the same principles here. Keep what you love and use, and donate or sell the rest. It's important to have a place for everything, so consider investing in some storage solutions like shoe racks or jewelry organizers. Finally, let's talk about donating. Donating items you no longer need or love is a great way to give them a second life. Plus, it's a win-win situation. You clear out your closet, and someone else gets to enjoy your pre-loved items. A streamlined wardrobe makes getting dressed in the morning a breeze. Not only that, but it also reduces decision fatigue and allows you to start your day on a positive note. So, are you ready to simplify your wardrobe? Let's get started. Next, let's streamline your kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the home. It's where we prepare meals, share stories over a cup of coffee, and yes, even create some of life's most memorable messes. But a cluttered kitchen can be more than a visual nuisance. It can make meal preparation a chore, and searching for that elusive spatula can become a daily frustration. So, how can we transform our kitchens into efficient and enjoyable spaces? The first step is to declutter. Start with the utensils. How many spatulas, whisks, and cheese graters do you really need? Be honest with yourself. If you haven't used it in the past year, it's likely you don't need it. Donate or recycle these items to free up valuable drawer and counter space. Next, tackle your appliances. From blenders to bread makers, our kitchens can quickly become overrun with gadgets. Again, assess what you use regularly and what's just collecting dust. Consider storing infrequently used appliances in a cupboard or pantry to keep your counters clutter-free. Now, let's address the pantry. Food items can easily get lost in the depths of a crowded pantry, leading to unnecessary duplicates and expired products. Take everything out, check expiration dates, and organize items by category. Keep frequently used items within easy reach and store bulk or less commonly used items in the back. Finally, don't forget about your refrigerator. A well-organized fridge not only makes meal prep easier, but can also help reduce food waste. Keep leftovers and perishables in clear containers at eye level to ensure they don't get overlooked. And remember, decluttering is an ongoing process. Make a habit of reassessing your kitchen items every few months to keep clutter at bay. A well-organized kitchen makes meal prep more enjoyable and efficient. Streamlining your kitchen is not just about creating a visually appealing space. It's about making your kitchen work for you, making your life a little bit easier, and perhaps even inspiring you to try that new recipe you've been eyeing. Because in a clutter-free kitchen, the possibilities are truly endless. Now let's declutter your bathroom. The bathroom, often the smallest room in the house, can quickly become a haven for clutter. Overflowing cabinets, messy countertops, and disorganized drawers can make getting ready in the morning a stressful ordeal. But with a few simple strategies, you can transform your bathroom into a streamlined, organized space. Let's start with personal care products. It's easy to accumulate a collection of shampoos, conditioners, body washes, and lotions. First, gather all your products and sort through them. Be ruthless. If you haven't used a product in the last 6 months, it's time to let it go. Check the expiration dates on your cosmetics and medications too. Discarding expired or unused items can free up a surprising amount of space. Next, let's tackle towels. How many do you really need? A good rule of thumb is 2 sets per person. This allows one set to be in use while the other is in the wash. If you have more than you need, consider donating them to a local animal shelter. Now, onto bathroom accessories. Things like toothbrush holders, soap dispensers, and shower caddies can quickly become breeding grounds for bacteria if not regularly cleaned. While you're decluttering, give them a good scrub. If they're past their prime, it might be time to replace them. Finally, consider storage solutions. Use drawer dividers to keep your toiletries organized. Install a shelf or a hanging organizer for extra storage space. Keep your most frequently used items within easy reach, and store less frequently used items in higher or harder to reach places. Remember, the goal is to create a functional, organized space that makes your daily routine easier. It's not about having the least amount of stuff, but the right amount of stuff for you. A clutter-free bathroom makes for a more relaxing and efficient morning routine. So roll up your sleeves and let's get started on creating a bathroom that truly serves your needs. Finally, it's time for the final sweep. This phase is akin to the final brush strokes on a canvas, a meticulous process to ensure every corner of your home breathes simplicity and tranquility. The final sweep is not about discarding more items, but about ensuring that every object in your home has a purpose and a place. A clutter-free home is not achieved by a one-time purge, but by consistent, mindful choices. The final sweep is about cultivating a mindset of minimalism, of valuing quality over quantity, of cherishing the items that truly bring joy and functionality into our lives. It's about creating a home that is not only visually appealing, but also emotionally comforting and mentally soothing. Now, as you embark on this final sweep, I encourage you to take a moment to appreciate the progress you've made. Look around you. Breathe in the newfound space, the peace, the serenity. You've not only decluttered your home, you've decluttered your life. And that, my friends, is an achievement worth celebrating. But remember, decluttering is not a destination. It's a journey. It's an ongoing process of making mindful decisions about what to keep and what to let go. To maintain a clutter-free home, adopt the one in, one out rule. For every new item brought into your home, let go of an old one. This simple rule not only prevents clutter from accumulating, but also encourages you to be more intentional about your purchases. And don't forget to regularly revisit each room in your home for a quick decluttering session. A few minutes every week can save you from hours of decluttering in the future. Remember, decluttering is an ongoing process, so continue to make mindful choices about what you allow into your home. This is not the end of your decluttering journey, but the beginning of a new clutter-free lifestyle. Embrace it, enjoy it, and most importantly, make it your own. Congratulations on completing the 30-day decluttering challenge. Over the past month, you've taken control of your space and your life, transforming your home into a more organized, functional, and peaceful environment. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we just completed together. We started with the purge, where you bravely faced your clutter head on, making the tough decisions necessary to let go of items that no longer served you. Then we tackled the paper trail, sorting through piles of documents, bills, and receipts to create a streamlined filing system that works for you. Next, we simplified your wardrobe, choosing quality over quantity, and embracing the liberating concept of less is more. Following that, we streamlined your kitchen, decluttering one of the most used areas in your home, making cooking and cleaning a breeze. Then we moved on to your bathroom, eliminating excess products and creating a tranquil spa-like atmosphere. Finally, we conducted the final sweep, revisiting each area to ensure no clutter was left behind and your home was truly transformed. Remember, decluttering is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Continue to be mindful of the items you bring into your home and the clutter you allow to accumulate. It's about maintaining the balance and serenity you've worked so hard to achieve. Thank you for joining us on this 30-day decluttering journey. If you found value in this guide, please consider subscribing to our channel and giving this video a like. Your support allows us to continue creating content that helps simplify your life and avoid common pitfalls. Stay tuned for more Don't Do This guides, and remember, a clutter-free home is just 30 days away.